Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to 2 Point Campus. Welcome back to Noblestead. In the last episode, we worked really hard on this staff building to make it all beautiful and lovely and perfect. And the main attraction of this campus, our castle, with our castle grounds, all of our battlegrounds in it. And we've got the King's Court, which is like a large banquet, and we have the town square for the stocks, and then we also have the barracks as well, along with the army for, you know, oncoming attack. And then we've used the dragon towers like turrets as well to guard the place. Yeah, and I think it fits in quite nicely. I think it's looking lovely nestled in there. We've also managed to get in some of these facilities, although I've put this tree here, which is clearly causing a few issues. Do you know, I suppose we could see about removing that one. Maybe popping in this one here. That might be okay, like that. Training continues, which is why we see lots of problems, because I'm continually sending everybody off to training, and it does cause a lot of problems. So one of the main focuses today is definitely getting these two jousting fields done. We want two beautiful jousting fields. So that is what we are going to focus on now, and I think we'll start with this one because the area for it is already pretty clean, isn't it? The area is looking pretty good to go. So yeah, now I want this jousting field to be our ground one, so that when we come to do the win the grand joust, this is the one that we'll be doing it in, near the main entrance for our entire campus. Right, it's going to be a glorious place. If I do say so myself. Oh look, we also have unlocked night school. Look, we've got gold, level up 3,000 night school students. Oh yeah, we did it. What's this we've done? Assistants. We've trained 100 assistants. Look at that, getting us our silver. And contribution to research reward. Nice. I've stopped doing the money one out of the research. And I've started to do the kudosh one, because you can never have enough kudosh, you know. Definitely want plenty of that. So when we get to the next university, you know, we don't have to. When we decorate, we can just decorate exactly as we want, you know. We can just unlock everything all of the time. It's going to be beautiful. Right. A glorious jousting area. Definitely need it bigger. How big will it allow me to make it? Definitely want it bigger. But I want to keep that tree there. So, oh no. Oh no. Oh, what? They got rid of it. Oh no. There. I think that might be it. This might be the biggest that we can make. This jousting field. That's fine. Because I would like to keep these trees along here. Because they were in the original design, so that might be something that we'll continue, because I've decided to get rid of this building. All that work that I did, I've decided to get rid of it. These buildings, we have so much space that we can afford to put in a student union on both sides, and we'll be able to afford student union parties on both sides. Do you know what I mean? We'll be able to fit in student lounges. We just don't need this building. We can have beautiful grounds instead. Which I think is going to be so much better, frankly. Indeed I do. What I'm excited about is being able to have this huge thing here. Oh, start research project. Yes, please start that. It's having this thing, the bleachers, you know? So that we can have royalty watching, right? We can have royalty watching. That's my plan, right? That's my plan. I'm excited. It seems like I have maxed out how many times I can do my kudosh. Okay, well, we'll start doing these and we'll continue to do the 50,000 ones. You can see this is coming along. Can't have enough flags, that's what I say. There we go. Nice. And we leveled up again. Okay. So here we are. Yes, okay, upgrade that. The Omnicure is being upgraded again over here. So here it is. Here is. I've called it the Royal Jousting Field. Yeah, that's right. So we've got a couple of tents. We've got where the crowds sit. And where royalty are. Yes. We've got opposing side tents. Somewhere for the knights to eat. Very important. When I went to real live jousting, they had a little tent for the knights to actually eat in. So we've given them their own thing. And yeah, done some grounds underneath. I think it's looking pretty smart. They seem to be enjoying it as well, which is the most important thing. Look at them go. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, that project has ended. Oh, okay, let's start doing these ones. Gonna completely clear out the projects at this rate. There we go. Peasants jousting field. Yeah, that's right. We've continued the hedge around here. This will be a nice spot for club items and stuff like that. Tidy up that land just a little bit so it looks a little nicer while we're working with it. And then we can have a nice path coming up here. And if we get rid of this building, we can have this path come straight across here instead of having this, which I think will be much nicer, cleaner as well. Pleased about that. Pleased about that. What's happening here? What's happening here? What's wrong? There's a lot of gathering here. Oh, the teacher. There we go. This could be the place where they, you know, go jousting to train before they go to the royal place, right? I think that works for us, you know. Definitely don't want flags at this place, and not many people come to watch, so we shouldn't need too many bennies either. You know, that might just cut it. This is the way to do it. This is going to be fine. Yeah, I think that works quite nicely. I think we nailed that. We definitely seem to have some problems here. If I pick this up, will it help them? Might have done. Lost a couple, haven't we? A little bit weird. No, they're alright. They're okay. They're fine. They're totally fine. So, oh look. Oh, now we're down to our mops and pitchforks only. We're clearing out those research projects. Indeed we are. Let's clear all this up. So, there we are. Our jousting field's done. I don't feel like I can carry on with the grounds just yet. We definitely need to be doing the rooms inside these buildings so that we can get rid of this building, and that will then allow us to make beautiful grounds. Absolutely. And you can see with the amount of rooms as well that we have in each building, we're going to have quite a lot of space. This building will probably be pretty well packed out. This one's probably going to have a bunch of space in it, so I might build a courtyard in one half. We'll see. It may not be possible, but yeah, we'll see. We'll look into it. Or maybe we could even, because we've got like this area at the back here, maybe we could increase this area as a courtyard and have a bit of outdoor space here. That might be nice, because we simply don't need that amount of space. So yeah. Let's start with this building, which I think has all the rooms we need it to have, apart from its very own student union. That we want to give it its own student union now. But otherwise, I think the rooms are here. We've got toilets and showers in both corners. We've got a staff room, look, library. We've got a whole bunch of dorms. I think keeping the medical facility will be good here as well. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Right. We've created a custom little toilet shower area in the corner here. Yep. Sometimes we make money, sometimes we don't. It's very dodgy at the moment, and it's because of the excessive amount of training. So one of the things that I was doing was checking how far I could train, and I've gone up to level 10. It's a 600% medical skill. It's totally unnecessary. They're now wildly overpaid. I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. Was just playing around with that. I found that the level 5 security deal with level 7 invaders perfectly fine. That says Uncle Dennis Kudosh. That's interesting. That's coming. Oh, maybe that's what happens. Ah, okay. Right. So if we give them time to generate new research projects, they'll repeat the ones we've already done. Oh, yes. Oh, that's great news. That is great news because we're going to need the money. Because I'm spending all the money on staff. And they're getting very expensive. So we might have to get rid of some of the more expensive ones that I've gone completely nutso with. Because it's unnecessary. It is unnecessary. Yeah, so we got a little toilet and shower to take up the weird sort of nook corner. And we'll repeat that over here. Although... what I've done, you may have noticed, is that I've actually extended the building this way a little bit so that I can pull it back this way. And then that means we can get this bush going all the way up here. Yeah, quite happy about that. We've got this dorm. The dorm needs to go in, which I'm going to pop in like this. And I noticed that this bit of wall hasn't set right. If I... oh, there we go. Nice. And we're quite happy with the rooms. We put quite a lot of work into those rooms, and I still think they look, well, great. Frankly, yes, I do. Still think they look great. There. See, I can pull that back. Oh, look, they've got it as all mud under there. Let's fix that. There we go. Now we can just join that up. Finally. That's so much nicer to finally get that round there and finished. That's much nicer. Oh, yeah. Okay. See, look, now we've got these two corners done. Two corners. And I'm thinking having like student lounge one side, student union the other could work quite nicely. Ah, put a library in. It's a lovely library. They seem to like it. Getting a lot of use out of it. Yeah, pleased with it. And it fits into that corner nicely, you know. It's gone in there really rather lovely. What events do we have here? Have we got... are we doing a student lounge party? Is that what that is there? Yeah, we do have a student lounge party. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good. So, it's a question of... I mean, I still need to decorate this. And we could maybe do a staff room back in this corner. Which would be similar to this, but on the opposing side. We could do that. But it also feels like we don't need the staff room to be that big. So maybe using the same amount of space, but making it so the staff room takes up a little less and that the student union takes up a bit more. That might be nice. Oh, yeah. We've decorated pretty much. And it is kicking off in here. Look, because they're having a student union party. We love it. We do. There we go. Now I've got the guitars in. We were missing the guitars. Now they're in. It's perfect. It's complete. It's going well. Course management. We're up to level 8. I like to keep... there we go. 119 this year. That sort of goes up and down, you know. But I'm pretty happy with it. 30 students every year without fail. Looking good, looking good. We've started to get rid of, because of this, we've started to get rid of the really expensive members of staff. Those crazy trained to level 10, and replacing them with cheaper ones, which is great. But yeah, we'll see how that fares. We may need to get less staff because, of course, now that they're particularly with janitors, because janitors are getting quite high in their levels, we probably need less of them because they get around faster. Not sure. It's like when all the upgrades are done, like we could probably get rid of Jade here, for example. And I think all the upgrades probably are done at this point. But I don't really want to get rid of them until I'm absolutely certain. Do you know what I mean? But this building's coming along nicely. So you can see that the perimeter is done, and we need to get the centre looking nice, which you can see here is going to be the theatre, lecture theatre, and the tutoring. So we'll get that nicely in the centre, and then we can decorate. So quite exciting. And I am naming things. I know this doesn't look like it, but I am. They are being named sort of sensible things as well. And this is night school too. I think this is night school one over here, yeah, because it's the main building. Yeah, so it's coming along, and then we'll have our eatery area and all that out here as well. We'll be keeping that. Quite like that. I think that's working for me for the lecture theatre. Might need a bin in that. Look, 112 learning power. It's nuts, isn't it? If we get Binny in as well, it's pretty good. Pretty pleased. And we should probably put hand sanitizers. We won't worry about it just yet. That's what we'll do. And I'm going to design a bigger tutoring room as well. This is one of my blueprints, which works great, but it'd be nice to also have a more powerful version of this room ready to go as well, a slightly bigger, more expensive version. So I'm going to sort that out. Oh, they're using the classroom. You're all looking so great. You're all looking just marvellous, everybody. Good job. I mean, it probably could be better. 9% learning power. It's at level 5. It probably could be better, but it's also quite neat and spacious, which I like as well. So I think I'm going to keep that as is, which means that we now have the rooms in this first building done, which is fantastic. So now it's going to come down to decorating it. And the main focus that we need to do with decorating it is making sure that we have eating places without any kind of issue, right? We want good eating places, and we've got this sort of unusual space here, which seems like a really good space for these items. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make, oops, we don't want to pick them up directly. We're going to put them over to here, giving them queuing space as well. Look at that. I think this will be pretty great. Do you know, a wall might also be good here. Don't know if the wall's good or not, really. Still, we've built it, and we want to level these up. I think it goes a little bit more forwards like that. Right? Like this. Is that good, Skeezy? And then we can put some binnies in, and maybe we could also put in like this. That could work for us. And then just move these out of the way a minute. And then I'm thinking for them to actually sit and eat, because we need a room for people to queue. The queues get quite big, right? So, you know, get them out the way here. Oh yeah, that's the way. It's made like a little arcade area. Yeah, look, they're starting to sit down over here, and you see when we get to like a lunch break how they start to queue. It definitely is a thing. We've got seating outside for here, we've got seating outside for tuition. And then we've got a couple of social items and also the romance items. But I feel because we also have dorms and that up here, that we should have some more eating facilities. But I don't want to pay for more staff because we've got money issues because I've got too much stuff. So vending machines at the back here. We have the full range here, right? Oh, they're straight in there. Look at that. We have the full range, which is great. And we're going to pop a binny there, and what we need is more bennies. Right, so we have a selection of items now spread around the building, so that's good. So we're really starting to get into just sort of fun decorating things, like for example the pillars. I need the columns. I want them where I sort of all places that I can get them, really. That's the next job. Also, we're going to want a fireplace area, and I think that actually this area here is going to be perfect for the fireplace. Oh yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm very. What's wrong with you? You're right. You're right there. That's less cool. That is less cool.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Okay, yeah, we might just move it slightly away from that door. That's a little better. Good. Nice. So there it is. We have another building done. Oh, yeah. Yes. So, and we have the student union party booked here every time. Oh, look who's on. Oh, they're not. Uh-oh. Looks like this is bugged out. Well, it's okay, because we're going to be binning this room anyway in the near future. Because I think one more episode on this campus. Yes, one more episode, because we can do this building and get the grounds done. Although it would be nice, wouldn't it, to then spend some time with the students in the campus. But I'm a bit fed up and ready to move on, I think, to the next campus. So one more to finish it off. And then we should be good to go. Oh, look, we've also got, look here, the Nature Club, 250 students. Oh, brilliant. Yes, janitors. We've trained over 100 janitors. Gone training mad. Oh, yeah. And also the best area of the entire Noblestead. This is my favourite place right here. By far, my favourite place. There is no doubt about it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.